Well, hey YouTube, I'm here with the Daisy 1101S. This gun again? Yeah, because we're going to experiment with whether the artillery hold is actually necessary or not. I think I know the answer. I think you guys know the answer, but until we prove it scientifically, we don't know for sure.
No weapon's recoil cycle starts in the forward or battery position. On firing, the recoiling parts are accelerated rearward at high velocity. This force is absorbed by the recoil mechanism, which then pushes the gun tube back into battery.
So I'm going to take 5 shots. I've got my target set up at 20 yards. I'm going to use my sandbag with the artillery hold, with the Daisy flat nose. It's a 177 caliber. These happen to be 7.87 grain. You have to look that up on their specs because they don't put it on the box for whatever reason. So I got this gun sighted in. It was doing. I did well with it. I was happy. You can see on the upper left-hand side my target. Now I'm going to shoot the right-hand side. Let's see if I can repeat the magic with the camera over my shoulder. So the biggest thing with this gun is the trigger is super stiff, and it makes it a challenge to be consistent from shot to shot. So if you're not familiar with the artillery hold, the idea is to hold the gun loose so it can float and move back. And that's why I move back. What I mean is recoil backwards. It can slide around and do what it needs to do. This has a really long piston stroke. It's a very powerful gun. It's cheap. I think it's still sold as the Winchester 1100, but it has a pretty good jump to it. Hopefully I'm doing okay down there. If not, we may very well find that you don't want to use the artillery hold. Maybe it's too inconsistent. It's always harder to shoot well with the camera over your shoulder. All right, not as good as my group on the left, but reasonable enough for the sake of doing it on camera. All right, let's see how this goes. I don't know. I've not tried this. This is all new. And put it on safety. All right, let's see. Okay, so this, what I should have done is flip this around so I can use my left hand to tighten. This tripod's made by Manbily. It's a BHP-802. They sent it to me for free for testing, and this is how they suggested using it. And we kind of went back and forth. The lady was really nice, but I'm like, that's not how it works for air guns. But I got thinking, maybe with PCBs, it might work well. But with a Springer, I don't know. We're gonna see what happens here. I'm curious, because what they were saying to do is to clamp it. And what got me thinking of trying this was, it was a Hickok 45 video, and he mentioned accuracy and how guy would need to clamp everything down to get the best accuracy. Now with a firearm, and firearm recoils too, so let's see what happens here. I'm going to aim at the middle, the biggest bullseye, and all I want to do is just barely operate the thing. I think it shot high, didn't it? Well, okay. So let's see if it can repeat that. This is kind of neat. We'll do 5 shots. This thing's a really stout tripod. I wanted it for filming, but I actually think I want to use it more for telescope, for astronomy instead. I can feel that thing hop. I think we're proving that this isn't the way to go. But that could have been a bad pellet, you know. These are only like $4. When they're on sale, they're even less for a box of 500. Freaking really good deal. Well, it's hitting in a similar spot. The group's not as bad as I was anticipating it would be. Let's see if it how it does here. This gun really lends itself to this because it has a nice flat bottom to clamp, and this has rubber on sides. I'll have to look when I take it out if it's got any on the bottom. Really just can't get over that. Oh, yeah, it has a rubber pad on the bottom, so there's nothing happening to the stock. I think we're gonna have to try this out with a PCP, or maybe a pneumatic. Maybe I'll keep it 177. I'll get my 753 out here. Even though PCP would be a lot easier because I could just drop pellets into it. I think I got enough charge left in my my 3622. Is that what that one is? I'll grab that one and see. Just that'll be good enough. Be easier, faster test. Oh, I didn't realize I shot 6 rounds. All right, let's do PCP. I'm gonna shut the cameras off, grab that, and reset up. Okay, I've got the 3622 set up, and I'm gonna be using Meister-Kuglin 14 grain pellets. This is a 22 caliber. Crossman 3622 PCP. I'm gonna be shooting lower right. I think last time I shot it, it was sighted in for this range. If it's above, it's above. Well, we'll just see where it goes. Hey, good deal. It's actually hitting. Definitely this works better with the PCP because all I gotta do is load. Huh. I believe it was Irene with Manbily. She talked me into testing this out, and I went back and forth. I didn't want to test it. I didn't see a use for it. So I think I proved myself wrong. This might be really cool addition to the channel for testing certain types of air guns. Not Springers, but It totally takes me really out of the equation. All right, let me grab those targets and we'll look at them up close and call it a video. All right, I went and I got the target and I marked it up. So this was I shot this off camera. Well, first I sighted in with the Daisy and I was using the artillery hold, and then when I started to get it to where I wanted to, I went ahead and shot this group here, which was dang near a dime, which I'm really happy with. I was using these Daisy pellets. So then we went and I shot on camera with the Daisy using the artillery hold, and as per the usual, I guess the camera makes me nervous and I didn't shoot as well. So then we tried the tripod and I ended up shooting 6, but the tripod with the Springer just proved you do want to use the artillery hold. And that's kind of what I expected, but I thought, well, why not try? This actually did better than I thought. I thought it was going to be more looking like this when I was sighting in. I thought the group was going to be way, way bigger. But then my surprise was when I put the PCP in it, I didn't quite get a dime. I was using the Meisterkugelens, and this gun, I haven't shot it extensively. I don't remember off the top of my head if there's a certain pellet it liked, but yeah, I didn't get quite a nickel. But anyway, I was really pretty surprised by how the gun didn't jump in a tripod. So it does have, this is gonna have value for me for shooting pneumatics and PCPs, I think, into the future for testing. So this is the setup here. It has really herky-sized legs on it. The carbon fiber, and it's beautiful. I mean, the machining on it is just top notch. The knobs feel very solid and they're precise. It's got a quick release here that you like a bicycle tire. You could just pop it loose. I don't want anything to fall. I don't think it will. And then you could slide this out. Really, really cool. Trying to do this one-handed. This is a clamp that it came with. That's what they sent me. It was all came in a nice carrying bag. The side clamp is what goes ahead and clamps the gun into place. This is all aluminum. And so what I'm excited about, yeah, I can use it, I was gonna just wanting it for filming. I really didn't think this was a viable way to hold a gun, but I was proven wrong. So I really appreciate Manbily for talking me into testing it. This is really cool, because I wouldn't have tried this before. So yeah, if you guys are interested in something like this, you can look at the link below. I'm not interested in trying to get any type of percentage off if you guys buy it or not. I don't. That's a pain to me. I'll just leave it in there and leave it up to you. It's not an inexpensive tripod to buy, but it is very high quality. Let me show you the rubber pads in this thing. So you got the rubber pad on the bottom and then the 2 clamps. So yeah, I'm looking forward to, because we like to look at, we like using telescope at night where we live out of town, so we don't have a lot of light pollution. And man, this thing's so rock solid. The tripods the telescopes come with are garbage. So this is gonna be really handy holding it steady. But anyway, I wanna say thank you to Manbily for letting me test this out, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. And yeah, it's kind of neat. So keep using the artillery hold. Practice, practice, practice when you're shooting Springer. Okay guys, that's all for now. Thanks for watching.